Big things going down on the homestead today. Lots of stuff going on. Pretty excited about it. You may notice the wind isn't as bad as it normally is. We got a new mic, so you don't have to listen to that awful noise anymore. By the way, I appreciate you persevering through all that and sticking with us here. These videos will improve, I promise. The first thing we got going on today is this right here. Check it out, guys. This is huge. Chicken coop going together. I've been editing pretty much all morning. Brother Joe was nice enough to come over and help out with this, and I gotta say, he's got it looking good.
Getting there.
It's starting to look like a coop. Once it is all assembled, this will butt right up against this right here. And then we'll have to come back through with some hardware cloth and kind of fill in some of these gaps. I gotta say, not very impressed with all of that, because even for a decent sized chicken, some of these gaps are way too big. It's nothing we can't deal with. It is just a little bit annoying for it to come from the manufacturer like that.
And a couple of small snags, but once it's all together, it's going to be super sturdy and really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like.
I'm excited to get them in here. So on that note, Stacy and I have to run out. Joey's going to continue working on this guy. He's pretty confident that it'll be done by the time we get back, so hopefully we can start tightening everything up, securing everything, and maybe even putting some chickens in it. We'll see. Thanks, dude. Catch you in a little bit.
All right, man.
All right, are you guys ready to see the finished product? It is amazing. Let's flip it around and take a look. Dun, 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 dun. It's finished. We'll take a quick walk around, just show you the thing from all angles, and then we'll take a closer look at it, some of the features, some of the flaws, and we'll talk about it. So now that it's assembled, we're going to back the tractor up underneath it. We're going to pick it up and set it where we want it, and then we'll get it attached to the pin.
So the coop is over there, and Adam and Joey are using boards down there to scoot the coop, or scoot the cage to the coop, we'll say.
We decided to move the entire enclosure away from the fence a bit, just so that predators have a little bit further to travel out of the cover to get to the chickens. Maybe it'll be deterrence, I don't know, I hope so. All right, we got it in place where we want it. Let's take a walk around and we'll show you some of the features up close. Since we're already here, we'll start on this side. You've got one big door here that opens up. Got the nesting boxes over there, little platform up here, some roosts here. We might add another roost kind of up top. Chickens like to be up high. Well, that's kind of cool. One thing I will note is there is a decent gap right here all the way up and down, and you can see that illustrated very well on the other side over there. Lots of gaps in this coop. There's some more right there. And then down here, you open this one up, and it has access to the little shaded area down here for the chickens, which is actually inside the coop area, or the run area, I guess I should say. And back here, we have a vent, and there is a track where you can open and close this vent depending on the season, I guess, if you want to keep it cold or warm in there. You got access to the nesting boxes here on both sides, and down here you have a little bit of storage, which isn't going to be completely dry storage, and you'll have to worry about ants, so I don't know how viable this is, what we're going to put in here. Maybe a battery, because I'm thinking about running a solar panel on the roof and some lights around the run and inside the coop for when we're working at night, or if there's a snake we got to deal with or anything like that. I think that would be kind of cool and kind of useful, so we might do that. We'll see. We open the door here, step inside. And this is pretty cool. You can access this from outside. You don't even have to open the gate. This, you can open and close the coop without ever opening the door. That's kind of cool.
That's my favorite part about it, is to be able to open and close it without even walking in. Can you give that a shot there? Oh yeah, that's easy too.
It's nice.
That's really cool.
We might need to come back and put some sort of like a guide for this rod. That way it'll keep it, I don't know, we'll see. Also, this wind is kicking. Let's use Stacy to show you just how bad the wind is blowing.
It's always windy out here.
It's ripping. But we got a new mic, so we don't have to worry about that. Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully the videos are a little bit more watchable. I know some of them was pretty bad because of the wind, but we might think about installing a run outside just so they can go forage up against that fence line. That's a cattle pasture, so it's always going to be grown up. There's always going to be bugs jumping around in there, so we're going to utilize that to our advantage. Chickens are going to be spending their first night in there tonight. We got to run to the store and grab some better hardware cloth. This time hardware cloth, not chicken wire, to go around the entire perimeter of the bottom of this. And now we're going to go grab the kids from school, go get some more mulch, hardware cloth, and then we'll get this thing all set up.
The best part about this thing, it keeps the dogs out.
Keeps the dogs out, yes. Chickens are going to be 100% safe in here. This thing's awesome.
Well, yeah, very safe. They can't even fly out.
Yeah, no chicken hawks, no nothing. It's going to be good.
Yeah. All right, so we're back home. We got the wire. We went and picked up some cage wire that says it's 24 inches by 5 foot. It says it's like rabbit wire, but it's actually pretty small little squares.
What is it, like 1 inch
It
by
says
1
1
inch?
by 1, but yeah. So we're gonna go all the way around with this here and make it to where they can't get out. We are almost done fastening the this wire on to the chicken coop, which has been quite tedious. We got Kane over here snipping off the loose ends.
Kane's following in behind Stacy and just cutting off the excess zip ties, and then we'll go back around and pick them up after we're done. It's coming along really well. All right, Aaron's finishing up the last couple of zip ties there. Looks good. A lot of zip ties.
There's still 3 more.
We've notched it around so that there's literally no weak points at all. Looks awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Good job. So now we're gonna release the little beast and let them go do some running around.
You shall be the first. Go. Oh my gosh.
They're ready for bed. Look at them.
I think they'll like it.
Birdie.
Ah, Chickie.
Ow. Don't laugh at me.
Little chickie.
Hey. What's up, little guy? He's about to make a jump for it, I think. Whee! The boys are gathering up all the chickens now, putting them away.
Goodbye.
We got one left here. Kane's gonna go grab their food and water from the other pen, and then they'll have literally everything they need.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything getting to them. It's a very secure setup. They're just staring at. No, the boys put them in.
Oh.
Last little guy going in. We finished up with the birds a little bit late last night, so we didn't get a chance to take a look at the garden. So we're gonna head out now and go do that, and also go see if the chickens stayed nice and dry last night, because we are getting some rain. I hear them. Hello, chickies. So despite the big cracks, it seems like it stayed pretty dry in here. I wasn't gonna let them out today, but they might enjoy eating some wet grass and hunting some bugs, and if anything, they can still get under there. So we're gonna open it up and let them out. We're just going to leave that open and see if they might get used to coming out on their own. See what happens. There's a couple of them thinking about it. Nobody's made the leap yet, but every once in a while they'll come stand out to the front door and think about making the jump. Go, little guys, go. Go. It's great out there, I promise. Buddy, you don't want to be in here all alone. Come on, go join them. Go join them. Oh, yeah. Looks like it did actually get a little bit wet over here on this side. I guess the wind kind of blew it in. So we might explore some maybe expanding foam or silicone up here, and then maybe some weather stripping and some of these other cracks like that. I just made a pretty cool discovery. They were a little too timid to make the leap themselves.
It is raining outside. I'm trying to let her
Hi, puppy.
She does not like it.
I have a hood on. She's not used to that. Come here. Look. It's me. She goes, oh, okay. How funny.
So I said,
Okay, go on.
dog.
Go play. Go play. This over here, you guys are not going to believe. This is kind of crazy. Check this out. Look at all of this. That's all corn. Just popping up. I swear it's grown 3 inches since yesterday. Crazy, crazy growth. And then over here we have the okra. That stuff's really starting to pop up. Here we've got some more. The dog's trying to jump on Stacy. Over here we have the watermelons and cantaloupe that are finally starting to come up. Those seeds, I guess, take a really long time to germinate, but you can see them kind of starting to pop up. Not all of them yet, but there's a decent amount that are starting to pop up.
I think she recognizes you finally, maybe.
Hey. So you all got to do her sneak attack.
Right here are snap peas.
Oh, those are snap
Yes,
peas?
these are
Okay.
snap peas here.
Did you ever figure out what these are?
I think that's the zucchini squash, or summer squash, something
Okay.
like that. And then of course our corn here, and then I'm pretty sure that this here is okra as well. So, I know this is the peaches and cream variety
Of
on
corn.
the corn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This thing right here is doing amazing. You can see some new growth coming up on it on the top. Doing really good. And there's the tag on it if you're wondering. This thing over here is probably doing better than all of them. It is really, really growing good. And there's the tag on it if you were curious. Bush right here unfortunately looks like it's about to die out. Some of the lower growth maybe looks a little bit better. This thing just hasn't done good since we put it out here. I'm not sure why that is. It just looks a little sad. Maybe it'll make a comeback, I'm not sure. This one here looks like it's doing pretty good. It's got some nice dark green leaves on top. Some of the lower ones are a little bit yellow. Not sure what we're doing wrong with these, or it could just be the soil. I'm not 100% sure. This one here is having no issues at all. You can see it's even still putting out berries. It's doing really well. This one's got a tag, so I'll show it to you. The last one also doing really good. It's got a bunch of little berries on it actually, so that's doing good.